Welcome everybody to the third match and last match on this field today, and this is last match Sands Cricket Bloemfontein field number 1, and the two teams going to play each other are the Underdogs, a bunch of youngsters, many of them playing for Grey, as well as the BESTER BOM squad. The entire match is being sponsored by BESTER Butchery, and yeah, we want to thank them very much. But the cricket today is going to be exciting here today. We see the one in the middle of your screen at the moment. That is Bloemfontein. He's one of the managers of the league. Played over 420 matches for Los Angeles cricket. I'm not even sure how many action cricket and club cricket matches he's played in the past. But as soon as all the players are in position, we're going to move the angle of the camera a little so that we accommodate better. And the scoreboard is up. The stream health is excellent, so it seems as if everything is going to go well. So we've got now a better idea of how to move everything. Tuning in for the very first time. I am the commentator Jurgen Smith. I'm solely doing the live streaming for these matches at the moment, and I'm actually looking forward to getting another one to help me, because there are big plans for the future where we need more live streamers. And yeah, what we are going to do is in this match for the first 10 overs, commentary will be in English, and thereafter we will be switching over to Afrikaans commentary, which is my own language, so one I'm a little bit more familiar with, a little bit better with. Putting a lot of effort in improving his batting. Wouter BESTER, also the owner of BESTER Butchery, and like you heard earlier, the primary sponsor of live streaming for this match. Now all the matches are being live streamed, live scored. So if a match isn't being live streamed, it's still being live scored. It doesn't cost extra. The live streaming is merely an additional revenue for sponsors to get their brand out there and advertising and so forth. We've seen the Underdogs last week. They had a brilliant match against the Toxic Eagles. Yeah, the Toxic Eagles won them by 4, but and that is 4 runs. Just a tiny mistake, you hit the border, and I'm not sure if Ian saw that. It was right there in front of him. Okay, yeah, he says it was wide and it's 4, so he did see that, or somebody indicated that it's 4 runs. The two batsmen for Underdogs at the moment is John Corbin and Christian Holzhaus. Probably Holzhausen, but yeah, we'll forgive that because the entire name can't fit into the space provided by the scoreboard at the bottom. And like we mentioned earlier, we've seen the Underdogs being live streamed last week, and there was a few surprises of brilliant talent in that team that I'm pretty sure we'll see a lot more in the future. In the Knights team, and possibly even in the Protea team. But it all depends on how this progresses from here on in. Kids getting a lot better exposure, or more exposure, not only to media cricket, but also playing cricket on itself. And their stats are being recorded on the app, so they do have some kind of a profile that they can use to apply for larger teams as they grow older. I do think that the underdogs might do a little bit better here today than what they've done last week against Toxic Eagles, mainly because they're playing against a different team, but the wicketkeeper Tommy Cock and the bowlers like Alvin Potgieter, they are without realizing it, they are pretty intimidating. And these younger boys, they might feel a little bit under pressure. It's a great learning curve, but I think they might have had some difficulty dealing with that kind of pressure. And yeah, it's only an emotional thing, something to get past with, something that if they get that right, they can face any team in the future as they grow older. So rather do it now, get used to intimidation, because it's never going to get easier. Move in a little bit closer, we can see that Arthur Creer is standing a little bit closer to the stumps, only meeting, now he's walking back again. It all depends on the bowler, obviously. If the bowler is bowling a little bit quicker, he has to stand back so he'll be able to stop the ball. If he stands too close, he won't have enough time to react to a wider ball, which could pass him and run over the boundary for a four. Some communication between the batsmen and field, which is good, so they dictate their own running strategy. They don't allow the older guys of the opposing team to dictate their running, and that's a good thing to start off with. Projected score of the underdogs is 158. That total obviously isn't very accurate at the moment, because they don't have enough data to get a more accurate figure that is based on runs scored up to now, and the game has just started. So obviously if you score 6 runs with the first ball, it will give you a feedback of 6 runs per ball. That is not reality, so you will reflect. I wouldn't say it's impossible, but highly improbable. Bloemfontein is not holding back. You can see that he is trying his best to go as quickly as possible. Which only means he's not underestimating these guys. I just want to warn you in ahead of schedule. just check how much battery life is left, and then we'll be switching over to just the normal phone footage, and you'll be able to see the difference in quality. Now the battery power's got 83 minutes left. Definitely not enough for a second innings, but hopefully enough for the first innings. Standing leg round, projected through on 60. And I do think that ball was nicely played into the gap, and that is 4 runs there for Christian. Well played into the gap. This field is so hard. Along the ground, you just whether the fielder will be able to get to it before it crosses the boundary. And looking on the pitch, halfway down the pitch there is a bald patch where there's some grass could lay down there, but you can see that it was there's no grass growing there, it was removed somehow. And the way that groundsmen keep the pitches, usually have some grass stalked away somewhere where they can cover those kind of spots, just to even it out a little. Okay, put the body and he's not much taller than the guys they play against. better. Ball is up in there. Is it going to be caught? And it's caught. Christian losing his wicket. They're going for a double play, but Corbett is back in his camp as always. Crease. But the first wicket for Underdogs has fallen. See now who's coming in next to replace Christian. Now on the striking end is Christoph. Not exactly sure if it's a full surname, but it's broad. As time goes on, we get to learn these guys a little bit better. Here's some more of these names coming up, and I'm already looking out for pretty well last week. Really impressive cricket. This ball is racing to the boundary. Is it going to make it? It's going. No, it's not going to make it. Tom Square just rolled him and got to the ball before it reached the boundary. There's a dark spot in the middle of the pitch. There is the sun moving in front of some clouds moving in front of the sun. Got a few larger clouds rolling in, but there's no chance of rain coming today. So this match will definitely be played out. The nice thing is with this tripod and the video camera, the wind isn't that much of a problem affecting the footage so much. See, everything looks quite stable. That was the fifth over gone, and now we're moving into the sixth over. Job Jacobs bowling, and we should see some change of pace from the underdogs, depending on their strategy, of course. Usually with the regular teams we live stream, we used to see that the players take the first 5 overs just to get their eye on the ball and find their rhythm. From there on in, they attack the largest score possible. It's not only the batsman finding their eye on the ball, it also is when the bowlers start finding their rhythm. more concerned with bowling accurately and bowling quickly. You can always take a wicket from slow ball that is accurate, but you'll never take a wicket that is so fast and too wide to hit the stumps. See, you can read it whether he's going to bowl quick or slowly. See where off the stands, obviously he knows the bowlers, all of them, know what to expect and positions himself accordingly. So he's off his place for a medium pace bowler. You can see that there are no fielders behind Arthur. Except for Rudy, standing a little bit closer, and he's going to cover every time maybe a quicker ball comes through. Now Arthur moves one of the fielders just to cover his back a little, because if a fielder bowls too wide, that ball could pass him and it will be too quick for him to react to, and that ball could run over the boundary for runs. He's going to try and prevent that. And here's the ball running towards the boundary. That is going to be 4 runs for John. Or John. By the way, his surname is Corbett. Well done, Boyke. His strike rate is pretty well, 32 runs from 19 balls. And this ball runs towards the boundary as well, and that is not going to be stopped. That is 4 more runs for Corbett. Now delivering an impressive performance here. Looks like he's chasing the 50. South cricket, we will score a first need to retire, and a little bit later, as soon as all your teammates have lost their wickets. There were a few times in the past where batsmen came, retired for 50 and they come back and they score 100 runs. It isn't front of us. Really impressed with Corbett's performance so far. Actually excited to see him playing in the development a little bit more. The riding shoulders with people like Tommy Cock, Mark Belcher, Lucas Belcher. Lucas Belcher is one of Bloemfontein's most excellent batsmen, and yeah, they'll be rubbing shoulders with these kind as soon as they're a little bit older. They're already making a mark at this young age. See the projected score of 151. I do feel somehow that is going to climb a little. Because Underdogs had 2 last overs, they didn't perform as well. And I think that might change as soon as match minute race. It was a less wicket sales and that will allow them to take a little bit more risk. Apartment building together, a lot of flats, and at that stage he was playing rugby. Well, I think it was the Spanish, and this looks like it's going to be 4 runs. That's another 4 for Corbett. Didn't play too hard, but it was played well enough to be 4 runs. Played it nicely into the gap, and it was just too far for Rudy to go and pitch before it was time to reach the line. Another ball played well into the gap. Another 4 runs for Corbett. I think Corbett is going to retire soon. More runs and he can retire, and then he's scored one of the best 50s at last Tennis cricket. 48 runs from 26 balls. And I'm kind of excited to see what the next batsman will deliver when they come in. You also see the projected score has jumped up to 159. Ball was played to the boundary. It looks like it's going, yeah, that is going to be 4 runs. Corbett finishing his innings, retiring with the boundary with 52 runs. Punishing Peter here a bit. So Peter is a big guy, he'll get over it. He'll get over it. Andre Thompson. This is going to be a beautiful partnership as well. Because what we've remembered from Zandre, he's not only a brilliant batsman, but he also was very effective with his bowling. I'm actually excited to see him batting. Bowling a little bit wide there. And what we've seen, they don't have to hold back on these youngsters. Another wide. Andre isn't being tempted that easily. And you can see that he's mature because he's playing it sensibly. Overexcited, just plays it as it should be. So he's off the mark. Ice has been broken. Until we switch over to Afrikaans commentary. As bowling now comes from the last end, I will probably switch it over to bowl from the temporary end. Okay, in the ball weer hier en die underdogs wat uitstekend werk. 82 klippies na 10 bal weer een. Huidiglik is Andre Thompson en Christopher Brown wat cool werk doen op die voorplat. Andre Thompson gewys hoe goed hy die wedstryd op die spel aanpak. Sien regtig uit om bietjie meer van hom te sien. So teleurstellend te hoor dat hoe min die geleenthede in skole en cricket geraak het. Cricketspelers met baie talent word nie raak gesien nie, en ek dink daar is baie van die spelers wat nie eers self weet wat se talent in hulle steek nie, omdat hulle nie kans kry om te speel nie. Laas my sinds cricket gaan dit verander. Ons lyk blik. Groot impak wat op die gemeenskap bring word. Dit Blanche wat gaan bou, so hopelik word hy nie weer so erg gestraf soos die vorige Wildeert hy gaan gevat het nie. Dit hang nou maar van hom self af. En nou sien wat Andre van sy bal werk doen. Zandre het nie besluit om dit te is bezig om stadig maar seker einde se kant te skuif. Maar die hitte is steeds erger. Maar Bloemfontein is nog gewoon aan. Teikentelling rondom 158. Dis eintlik opgewonde om te sien. Waar dit kom. Soos waar die luggies begin of die bal weer te begin minder raak. Terug het nog die speler is nog geveldwerk het voor en dan is daar 'n bietjie van oorgooi. Net 'n ekstra loopie vir die bokkers. Rudy ontvang op die punte van Rudy se vingers lyk 'n bietjie seer gekry, maar hy het nie gevang nie. Zandry neem nog 'n stukkie aan. Baie gelukkig wees so daai vloes reguit na Rudy gewees. Hy het net ongelukkig misgevang. Gespeel word, maar daai gaping word so vinnig deur die bomskwad toegemaak. Dis 'n manier hoe hy gaan deurkom. Alles in die lug en op, reguit gespeel, gaan hy gekeer word, daai de Meyer gaan nie by my kom nie, en dit is 4 lopies. wat aan die grens toe gespeel word. Is nie 4 lopies nie, maar lyk asof dit bitter naby was. Balbeurte oor. Dit is 45 balle. Ja, in last man stands cricket. Dus daar 5 balle in 'n balbeurt. 8 spelers gespan. Ek dink amper die reël is dat bowlers mag nie meer as 4 balbeurte bowl nie. Wat beteken daar's 5 minimum spelers wat dan gaan bowl. Volgende te kom bowl is Kali Potgieter. Dis nie sy eerste balbeurt vandag nie. Ek sê hy lyk baie beter. As dit so hele ruk terug gelyk het, is al lang eerste keer tot ons sien die bal is in die lug op. Hy is net oor die kop van Kali gespeel. Maar dat is 'n bietjie langer die eerste keer toe kon sien toe dog ek nou was 'n goal speel in hierdie span. En ek is excited geraak om te sien die vroumense speel, maar van toe af het ons nog nie regtig vroumense gesien in laasmense cricket speel. Alhoewel hulle altyd baie welkom is. Hulle sou gespeel het verlede jaar met die Winterliga. Dit is gebeur. Hierdie jaar is al Winterliga weer op pad. Sal lekker is om van hulle span te sien speel. Of ontdeel hulle nie self tussen hier by die mans in. Dit is een ding wat 'n vrou nie hoef terug te staan voor nie, as ons aan die mans cricket te speel. Tweede ding wat ons kan oplet van hierdie wedstryd sover, die underdogs hulle kolf baie goed. Alhoewel hulle nou begin stadiger kolf. En dan die BESTER BOM squad wat net balkies vat nie. Het een gevat vroeër en dit is waar het gestop het. Wedstryd te wen, en 2 goed moet gebeur. Jy moet lopies aanteken en jy moet jou opponente se balkies vat. Lopie doen baie goed met die een, hy kan niks met die ander een doen nie. Maar goeie balans volg. wie lyk as wat 4 gaan wees. Jep, dis verby die veldwerkers, by Pieter en 4 lopies. Netjies van die tone afgespeel. Gaan vinnig vir 'n tweede loopie. As veilig tuis in die kampie. Dit is alweer Rudy, ek dink dit is die tweede bal weer gewees. Kali Potgieter. Kan dalk nou sy derde bal weer wees. Nou sê. Hulle het net 5 bal weer te hoor in hierdie helfte vir die wedstryd. 25 balle. En enigiets van 130 af is 'n goeie tel. Spel daar so en dit gaan 4 lopies wees. Christophe nou 'n nuwe naam wat ek nou gesien het wat baie goed golf. So lekker om se jong mannetjies te sien opkom. Net 'n geleentheid gegee word om hulle staal te toon. Dis die bal weer gewees van Kali Potgieter. Nou sien die nader staan om te kom bal. Ornay Parkhuizen. Sal jy waarskynlik seker sy bloed afhaal voordat hy begin bal. Langer aanloop het, so jy waarskynlik 'n snel bouler. Dan ons net so bietjie uitbeweeg met die kamera. Dit is 'n bietjie beter daar en daar is nog 4 lopies op die kaarte vir Christophe. Lyk asof hy ook nou sy 50-tal jaag. Pragtig vertoning hier deur Christophe. Ek sien net 40 lopies van 31 balle. Dit was eers 'n bietjie stiller gewees vroeër. Hy het nou opgemaak in die laaste paar balbeurte. En so Kaphou gaan nou nog 4 lopies verskaf vir hom. Hy kry nou al die gate heel maklik opgesoek. Bowlers van Bester BOM squad wat so 'n bietjie gefondis word hier vandag, gepunish word. Bal is bietjie wyd gewees. Dis graag geslaan het. Morning. Baie goeie kommunikasie daar tussen die kolwers. Baie dankie te sê vir die oopbord van die wedstryd se livestreaming. Dit is Bester slaghuis. Eienaar Bester, Wouter Bester wat ook hier so speel vandag. Saam met twee van sy mede-kollegas wat saam met hom werk. Gepraat van die man, Wouter Bester wat nou gaan bal. Man wat baie druk op homself sit om beter te bal altyd. Staan so 'n bietjie terug, so met 'n ander ding dat Wouter is 'n bietjie van 'n vinnige bowler. Maar Wouter het 'n spanmaat daarso op die grens gesit spesifiek vir daardie bal en geen grensloop het so ver nie. Dat daar gesien dat hy tree so 'n bietjie baie vorentoe. As hy aften 'n daai paadjie raak gegooi het, was die kans goed dat Zandrey uit die kampie uit sou gewees het. Weer maar as jy nou bowler double step, dan is jy maar 'n bietjie uit jou kampie uit. Daai bal is reg teen aan. Gaan dit 4 lopies wees? Geen nadeel van 'n snel bowler te hê. As die paadjie nie die bal keer nie, dan is dit 4 lopies. Dan is hier reg iemand agter. En elements cricket is daar nie die mense om iemand agter die bowler op te sit en te keer waar hy dan 'n bal kan misvang. Ongelukkig maar een van daai dinge. net was die balbeer geweest van Wouter Bester. En nou sien like omdat soos daar die Meijer wat nou na hulle staan. Kom bal. Parkhuizen. Nee, dit is Arthur wat kom bal. Parkhuizen wat aan die balverwachte posisie inneem. Daar kom vir Arthur te sien bal, dit is baie gereeld in die verlede gesien het.
I'm not scared of my time. I'm not scared of my time. I'm not scared of anyone. I can make your favorite if you want me. Later.
De sweephou daar so deur Christoph van het Philips is, hy het voorkeer van daai hout ontwikkel vandag. Top grenshouers so gespeel. En so haal hy ook sy 50-tal. En nou sien B hom vervang en by Zandre aansluit op die kopblad. Net oor Pieter te Blaan se kop en dit gaan 4 dubbels wees. Sal heel waarskynlik dan weer baie hard op homself wees daarso. 2 balle gebal, al 2 van hulle het geëindig in 4. Gevang word. Al was 'n veldwerker onder hom, maar dit sou bitter moeilik wees om die bal te vang. Hy het jammer dat weer Rudy was. Op misgevang het. Hy sal baie vies vir homself wees aan die einde van vandag. Met 2 catchers gemis het. Ek dink nie dit sou baie verander het aan die vlaag van UNDERDOGS grenshouer en die jonkies wat hulle aanteken. Maar hierdie een eindelijk so dit ook nie aan my aan. Daar is al 2 van die spelers wat nou al verklaar het met 50 jaar. 6 balle voor. Ons het nog nie gesê deur die UNDERDOGS gesien nie. So ek dink dit is redelijk veilig bepaal dat hulle gaan nie home run slaan. Ek weet nie of het nie Jacobs wat inkom om die laaste bal weer waar te neem. Behartig vir die beste golfspan. Was onlangs ander dag gestamp was, maar dit maak ook nou nie verskriklik saak nie, want die talent wat toch in die span oor is, kan net aangaan met die ritme. Kan nie kry nie geloop nie. En daar vat Jacobs sy paaltjie. Lyk nie dit tel nie, hy het heel waarskynlik seker 'n no-ball gehad. Maar dit sal baie vir sy selfvertroue doen. Sy weet daai lyn en lengte kan bal. Word hard hier na ons kant speel, maar buite BESTER gaan die bal keer. Buite is op het. Die bal oor. Die eerste helft van die wedstryd. Lekker die bal by die kolf kry daar nie. Laaste bal vir die eerste innings. Dis nou hierdie een bal wat kan, as hy vir 'n 6 geslaan word, is dit 'n home run. 12 lopies. En Wouter vang hom. Wouter wat 'n paaltjie neem hier so op die laaste bal van die UNDERDOGS se innings. Lyk hier na 'n verskriklike maklike vangs vir daai gewees het. Ons gaan gou vinnig gebreek van ons nou terug by die tweede helfte van die wedstryd waar die BESTER BOM squad dan die koelwerk gaan doen en kyk of hulle 'n telling van 153 kan opstel om die UNDERDOGS dan te wen. Ek dink dit gaan maar baie moeilik gaan vir hulle, maar niks is onmoontlik nie. So ek het gou vinnig gebreek en dan is ons nou terug. We're getting ready for the second innings. BESTER BOM squad who need to score 153 runs to win the UNDERDOGS. Well, after what we've seen in the first innings, these UNDERDOGS really weren't the UNDERDOGS because they batted excellent. And yeah, they delivered a brilliant performance. I think they're putting the BESTER BOM squad on a lot of pressure for the second innings. And I don't know if they underestimated the youngsters. I really don't think so. Morne Barkhuizen and Jock Jacobs taking the the initial attack. And they start with 4 runs. Warner showing that he's not going to hold back. Wasn't a huge shot, it was just a strategic shot, guiding the ball down to third man. No, fine leg. Just guided the ball through to fine leg and easy 4 runs. Zandre is bowling a dangerous ball there. Dangerous for any batsman basically. And that is because of the angle that he's bowling. He's not standing very much higher than the stumps are. Which means if he bowls, that ball is not going to bounce a lot higher than the stumps. So no matter how quick he bowls, if he bowls accurately, the batsman is going to be in trouble. Zandre. That one's a bit wide. Once again, Mona tried to play it down the fine leg, but he didn't get the hold of the ball. And that is due to the ball being a wide. That ball is up in the air. Is it going to be caught by the wicketkeeper? No. Just fell behind him. Mona being extremely lucky over there not to have lost his wicket so early on in the first over. Ball's being played straight, and this is going to be 4 runs. Chalk also adding these 5 cents worth. And that was the over for Zandre. Beautiful first over for BESTER BOM squad, showing that they mean business, scoring 15 runs from 5 balls. Uh, 2 fours will score you that. Bowling next, the Wet Koen. Seems like the BESTER BOM squad wants to end this game quickly. If they continue playing like they've done in the first over, and a leg sweep scores another 4 runs. And that is for Morna, who is a left-handed batsman.
ball was being picked up there in the parking lot, just showing the amount of pace that was on the ball. Because Morne just merely redirected the direction of the ball. And then the ball stopped here right in front of us. BESTER boss bomb squad means business. Another wide. And Morne just missed that ball. Hopefully that's not going to happen too much more often. There was an appeal for an LBW, but Ian didn't seem interested in that call. Just punched away the ball just enough for a single run. Just put Jock back on the striking end. But that was also the over. So standing on 22 after 2 overs. Still more than, that's 11 runs per over. More than enough needed to win this match. It's just a matter of keeping up those kind of stats. Morne struggling with that sweep shot. If he did connect, it could have been 4 runs. But he didn't. Call for an LBW wasn't given by umpire Ian. bit of a full toss there. Is he going to be punished for? No, that is not 4 runs. It's being stopped about 5 meters in from the boundary. Seems Jock also is struggling to get a better connection with the ball. And the run rate is dropping considerably. So harder hit. It's not going to be 4 runs, but it is going to be 2 runs between the batsmen, making it 30 runs, still 10 runs per over. Going to stop. That was a huge shot, and that is going to be 4 runs. Jock once again making his mark. Seems like they're trying to retain that 10 runs per over. Another huge hit that is going to be stopped about 20 meters in from the boundary. This ball has been played into the gap, but was it hard enough? Yes, it was. That is 4 runs. Morna adding another 4 runs to his tally. Enko Kraus bowling. Well, we don't have to worry too much about the arm on these guys. Just saw a boy throwing the ball pretty far. Another huge shot, and this one is going to be a beautiful four. That ball is going to be picked up deep into the parking lot. Looks like that ball is going to knock onto the door of the library. And that ball is still rolling. The BOM squad used this opportunity to take a drink. It's going to take a while for that ball to come back. Mornay. That ball went over Mornay's head. Another huge shot there by Mornay. And nearly it was a catcher, but that went through to be 4 runs. Fielder had to pick up that ball on his knees. Just missed it. Dropped the catch. But it looks like the bomb squad are now eating everything that moves. They're back to 48 runs on 4 balls, on 4 overs. That means 12 runs per over. Wanting to make short work of this innings. I don't think it is a matter of trying to humiliate the young ones. It's more of inspiring them where they could be. And psychologically, they probably feel a little bit less threatened as well. Anders Moller being one of the senior guys in the team, helping with guiding the youngsters. And that's going to be 4 runs. Mornay doing his thing. Sweep shots. Sweeping them all past fine leg. Would have been, I think it would have been third man area should he have been a right-handed batsman. Not exactly sure if that changes every time you've got a left hand and a right hand batsman. That's the easiest shot there by Mornay. Easy 2 runs for them. Now standing on 55 runs. Make short work of this target. And that ball is going straight to the fielder. And that's another sweep shot, but this time it was by Jock. And that's going to be 4 runs for Jock. Seems like these 2 batsmen are enjoying themselves, hitting everything that moves, hitting boundaries, something they usually don't get that easily done. And that was the over for Hannes Moller. Now the youngster, let's see what his name is coming up to bowl. Don't think he's Hannes Moller, because Hannes Moller just finished bowling. Yeah, and helping the man right over there. But it does seem that this is on a smaller. Either way, we'll get to know them as time goes on. Huge appeal there for an LBW, but it wasn't there. Ian decided no. And risking a second run. One do get a feeling that the batsmen are testing out the fielding of these youngsters, testing out their arms, testing out whether they'll how they catch the ball. They get all the ever more comfortable hitting boundaries. Going for a third run. All of a sudden it looks like these old men have a lot of energy. Some are running 3 runs. Well, if everything goes well, it goes well, eh? So it was Christoph Bron that was bowling. But on a smaller. Also batted pretty well in the first innings. If I'm not mistaken, he scored a 50. Or nearly scored a 50, something like that. Bron's got a pretty good arm on him. That ball is up in the air. Is it going to be caught? No, that is going to be 4 runs. Just bounced between the 2 fielders. That's another 4 runs. Just moving away from the sun. that looks a lot better. To me, the picture looks a little bit washed out, but that is probably because we've been using a proper video camera in the first innings, and compare that one to the footage of the phone. Well, you just can't compare it. One is made for a specific purpose, the other is made for a lot of purposes, doing a bit of everything, not being great at any. So what that means is one size does not fit all, and Mone Barca is standing on 47 runs from 23 balls. Besides that it was a brilliant inning so far, he's nearly retiring with the 50 runs. He has to declare. It's going to be 4 runs, or is it going to be stopped? No, that is 4 runs. Went straight through the two in the gap between the two fielders. Bomb squad are now attacking the boundary. Coming in next, Peter de Blanche. Will he be able to carry on the momentum of Mone Barkhuizen? Peter nearly lost his wicket with the first ball. Swung at it, missed. Obviously underestimating the abilities of these youngsters. This one was stopped better. Waiting 4 runs for Peter. Christian, you should think, is it 6 or is it 4? It's a 4 runs. Will just bounce in front of the line. That was nearly a 6. For a moment there, I really thought that it's going to be 6. No. No, 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 no. Quiet runs, what, 68 from 60 balls? Well, the BESTER bomb squad showed that they are more than capable of doing that. They are having fun now. Trying to hit the ball away with every delivery. quick work of this innings, of this game. All the wickets are still standing. Two of them retired. But unfortunately, as the previous match finished, seen most of the players left. So the support for this match, retention rate of this supporters for this match has came down considerably. Hopefully there will be a lot more in the future. Well, the day is starting to get long. The score for LBW by the wicketkeeper. The umpire doesn't seem to be interested. Well, according to time, this ball is up in there. Is it going to be caught? No, the fielder is not going to be there in time. Went up into the atmosphere. The satellite came down and dropped here in the midfield. And during all that time, the fielder wasn't able to run in from the boundary. Actually standing, I think, outside the boundary in the effort to stop the onslaught of this boundary attack. And he's at the wicket. First wicket taken, that is Jock Jacobs losing his wicket. Peter de Blanche remains with Wouter Besser coming in. The colleagues at work now, colleagues on the pitch. And we see some team discussion there by the underdogs. I think they are doing pretty well. I just think they should wrap it up now. Team spirit is great, but this match was supposed to have been finished by 4 o'clock. It's not that this match is going slowly, it is because of the two matches before it that each took their time to finish. So unnecessary lingering on the field is a little bit frowned upon. But let's see what partnership progress here between Wouter and Peter. Can Christian break it up? Run a quick 2 runs. Just lifted the ball a little and it dropped again once again here in the midfield. Another quick run there by the batsman. I don't see that ball. He's going to be caught. Oh! It was a catch. Ball was dropped. Peter can be very happy with, will be very lucky. for a moment, I never saw that ball. Nearly got it through the box there. One ball until we switch over to Afrikaans commentary. I'll still be your commentator, Jurgen Smith. And ball is played straight towards the fielder. Not going to be a boundary. The beste BOM squad wat wys wat hulle steek. Uitstekende werk doen hier, so 96 lopies na 10 balbeurte. Ek dink dit is in die laaste balbeurt wat hulle hoeveelheid lopies te lang geteken, baie minder geraak het. Maar hulle staan op 'n goeie plek, 96 lopies. Nog uit een paadjie verloor, 7 wat nog staande is. Twee kollegas wat daar op die golfplat staan, hulle werk hele week saam, hulle behoort mekaar goed te ken. Nog het 57 lopies om hierdie wedstryd te wen. Ek dink die beste BOM squad het gewys, het steek in hulle om dit gou vinnig by mekaar te krap. Maar meeste van die mense wat dit aangeteken het tot nou toe het of verklaar of hulle is uit. So vraag is dit kan die wat oorbly daar die pas volhou. Gesien Pieter is lus vir groot houe speel. Wouter, hy het al 2 balle gekry, maar nog het 1 loopie aangeteken. Pieter wat die bal mooi in die gaping speel, maar nie so hard nie. Veldwerker wat betyds by die bal uitkom en daar die gaping toemaak en dit afsny. So Kapo wat die bal hierso na die skoolike umpire toestuur. Pieter slaan 'n bietjie daai bal mis. Hoe voel dit nou amper baie asof vandat hulle gedraai het, hulle selfvertroue so 'n bietjie van 'n knak geneem het. Of 'n knou gekry het. Was Pieter uit sy kamp is die vraag. is in. Niemand bevraagteken daai uitroep van of die balkiewagte nie. Dit waarskynlik ook een van die manne wat deur Tommy Kok deurgeloop het verlede week, wat Tommy Kok 3 van die manne gestamp het. Ek dink hulle het geleer daaruit. En pas dit ook toe. Golf met bal. Uitstekend gegolf in die eerste beurt. Wouter het erken sy bilwerk was maar 'n bietjie sleg geweest vandag. Dinge het nie lekker by mekaar gekom nie. Ons kyk of hy kan opmaak met sy kolwerk. Bietjie van 'n slater daar op die grens, maar dit is nie 4 lopies nie. Net genoeg momentum van die bal afgehaal om hom te keer. Wouter wat baie vinniger tussen die paaltjies is as Pieter. Die bokant van die golf beet gekry, daai bal kom agter toe, maar hy is 'n veldwerker wat gaan keer. Ons in die middeveld optel. Ja, dit lyk so asof die momentum uit die seile uit is van die BOM squad. Hoopelik was daai genoeg geweest. En daar is nog 4 lopies bygetel vir Pieter ter Blans wat nou pragtig verder golf. Soos ek vroeër gesê het, dit voel so asof die wind uit hulle seile uit is, maar die loods van hulle aanval was so sterk geweest dat hulle het nog 'n bietjie spasie om mee rond te speel. Ag, bal weer te oor in hierdie wedstryd. En daar val Pieter se palkie. Nee, dis Wouter se palkie. Nee, daar is Pieter wat daar gekolf het. Pieter wat uitgebal is deur Christoph. Hy stry nie eers nie. Ek dink hy is net 'n bietjie onverwags gevang daar, so hy het nie lekker sy ritme gekry nie. Hy het baie goed gedoen vergelyking met hoe hy gewoonlik speel, maar dit het net nie aangehou nie. Kalipotgieter gaan nou by Pieter. Wouter aansluit. Ja nee, Jan maak 'n bietjie foutjie daar so op die. En dan dit is Wouter wat op die veld is. Pieter het dan so pas sy paadjie verloor. Kali Potgieter is van die merkie af. Gaan nou sien hoe lang gaan die aanvat om daardie foutjie raak te sien. Jy moet die man ook 'n bietjie grasie gee want ek dink hier is 16 spanne in Bloemfontein, Bloemfontein. En mens ken nie al die spelers nie. Nie van al die spanne nie, net die spanne waarmee mens gereeld werk. En dit is vir daai rede wat ek dan nog die BESTER spanne ken en meeste van die tweede liga spanne. Ja, daai Pieter de Blaans moet seker nou verander. Ja. Een is gelyk mee besig om reg te maak. Is ook Johannes Moller. Twyfel of Johannes Moller is. Daar is hy, Kali Potgieter. Ons nou reg. Kort nog 41 lopies van 37 male. Behoort nie te moeilik te wees nie. Hier is 'n bal wat hier so mooi in die gaping gespeel word. Is nie baie hard gespeel nie. Maklik om deur 'n veldwerker opgetel te word. Christof. Kali wat ook 'n lekker koneksie maak met die bal daar nie. Seker maar vergewe want hy is nog vars op die golfplat. Sodra hy sy oog in het, mag die storie dalk verander. Lyk so Kali bietjie vasgepen word daar so in sy kampie. Kolbert wat daar vir Kali so bietjie moeilikheid gee. Maar lyk my Kali het sy ritme gevind. Daar sit hy die bal in die gaping in. Gaan dit 4 wees? Nee, hy het nie hard genoeg gespeel nie. Maar is nou Wouter aan die ontvangkant. So groot hou. So hoog in die lug op gewees, maar nie 'n vangspik nie. Bietjie te ver weg afgekom vanaf die veldwerker. Kali wat net daai bal weer kry. Die keer het Wouter beter koneksie gemaak met die bal en dit is 4 lopies. Hy gaan bietjie beter voel daaroor. is wat bietjie ouer as die ander spanmaats is. Natuurlik nou nie 'n Kersfees by die oudstes nie, maar as ons vat die algemene ouderdom van die spelers in die span, lyk 'n bietjie ouer of langer. Kan jy wat so laat hou by daai balbeet bykom. Laat hulle nou die bal op, stuur hom grens toe, gaan dit 4 lopies wees? Jep, dit is 4 lopies. Net reguit gespeel. Weet nie regtig nie hoekom hulle nie meer gereeld die bal net reguit speel nie. ...130 lopies vir die verlies van 2 paaltjies. Ek dink die BESTER BOM squad, hulle oordoen hulle self op die oomblik. Nog 'n bal hoog in die lug op, daar is 'n speler onder hom, gaan hy gevang word? Lyk asof hy gevang is. Nee, hy het seker gehop eers voor hom gevang het. Terwyl die bal met sagte hande aanvat, net 'n enkel loopie hardloop. Vyf balbeurte oor, 25 balle, 21 lopies om die bal 'n wedstryd te wen. En dit is Wouter en Callie wat nou op die kolfblad is, wat dit graag wil moontlik maak. Al spanmaats het vroeër in die wedstryd baie vinniger gekolf, wat dit moontlik gemaak het dat hulle so klein bietjie rustig op blaaskans het om nou die wedstryd met meer tegniek aan te vat as wat dit is om bewoeds lopies te probeer in palm. Van die dag begin dalk nou die spelers inhaal, maar wat nou vra vir water, want het is 'n warm dag, almal is nie so bevoorreg om hier in die koelte te sit nie. Ek dink een van die manne wat die moegste is daardie skeieregter, Ian, wat waarvan vanoggend af 6 uur al hier is, en die bal is net gekap, gaan gekeer word. Ja, en ek dink amper sy vonnis te weet, ek is seker nie. Umpire, sy derde wedstryd agter mekaar. Dit is 'n lang dag vir hom gewees, op sy voete. Stente wat hier agter ons so stadig gaan weer begin terugkom van een of ander funksie wat hulle seker daai kant gehad het. En sover ons weet, is dit net sportvelde daai kant toe. Was Wouter gestamp, pragtig gedoen. Wouter is op pas sy paaltjie vroeër, hy wens hy paaltjie wagter geluk toe, weet hy was verkeerd, gaan nie stry nie. Sê vir die jong man, wel gedaan. Sien Arthur Kreer wat ook begin nader staan. Rudy Fourie wat saam met Kali Potgieter aan die golfplaat aanpak. Hy het 'n bietjie slegte geluk gehad in die eerste helfte waar hy 2 balle laat val het. 2 catchers. Maar dit maak nie saak nie, dis iets in die verlede is verby. Die span staan nou op 'n goeie stasie of 'n goeie plek. En hy slaat 'n groot ou, gaan hy gevang word. En Rudy word gevang. Pragtige ou wat hier na die grens toe geslaan word. Dis wat gebeur as jy die opposisie se vangvernuf toets. Nou en dan vang hulle eintlik die bal. Gaan nie altyd dit laat val nie. En Kali het gegaan of Rudy loop vir 'n goue eentjie. Iets wat baie lank laas gebeur het. Arthur Kreer wat saam met Kali Potgieter aansluit daarso. Die 2 manne met 'n 19 lopies van 20 balle aanteken. Nie nodig vir grenshou nie, enkel lopie per bal. Dis al wat genoeg is. Maar dit sal dalk werk. Ek dink hulle sal bittervies vir hulle self wees as hulle hierdie wedstryd verloor. Die UNDERDOGS gemoedere is hoog. BESTER BOM squad het ook dan spelers wat vroeër verklaar het wat ook nog kan kom. COVID totaal. Kali wat hierdie bal deur die gaping deurjaag. Gaan nie 4 lopies wees nie. Maar hy het 2 lopies gehardloop, 1 meer as wat nodig is. Wel gedaan vir die 2 manne. Voel beter as mens heeltyd net 'n tipe van 'n buffer het. Want dinge soos daai gebeur waar Kali nou die bal misslaan. En geen lopies word aangeteken vanaf daardie beurt nie, of aflewering nie. Weer 'n keer speel hy hom in die gaping deur. Hulle gaan vir 2 lopies. Nee, Arthur het besluit, nee, ons gaan net 1 hardloop. Hy wil ook 'n bietjie die bal slaan. Ek weet Kali het die vermoë om aan te hou, maar Arthur wil ook 'n bietjie skoor opsit. Hy het nog nie 'n bal gevuis nie. Nie vandag nie. En Arthur doen presies dieselfde as wat Kali doen, stuur net die bal in die gaping in. Hardloop enkel loopie. Nodig 15 lopies van 16 balle. Kali wat weer die bal net in die gaping inspeel. En 'n enkel loopie hardloop. 15 balle oor, 14 lopies wat benodig word. Beste BOM squad wat goed lyk op die oomblik, lyk asof hulle goed op dreef is om hierdie wedstryd te wen. Underdogs wat heel waarskynlik in die onderkant van die punteleer gaan bly, sou hulle verloor. Maar ek dink daar is dalk 'n bonuspunt op die spel aangesien hulle dit nie baie ver gaan verloor nie. Kali wat die bal net reg uitspeel. Die keer word hy gekeer deur 'n veldwerker. Wasser wat ook die bal net so in die gaping instuur. Hy het hierdie energie om 'n dubbel loopie te hardloopie. Heel tevrede met die enkel lopies. De Meyer. Kali wat die bal so 'n bietjie meer lig gee en die keer gaan die bal moontlik 'n 4 wees. Nee, hy word gekeer voor hy die grens tref. Lekker vinnige jong manne hierdie wat die bal so vinnig voor die grens kan optel. Net 'n aanduiding van die hand wat hulle lei. Die speel soos hulle nou speel. Kali speel nog 'n bal hoog in die lug en op. Die keer bietjie meer reguit. En haal nie die grens nie. Lyk asof dit in die orde van die dag is dat hulle net enkel lopies wil hardloop. Daar grens hou so nie, maar net genoeg om 'n enkel loopie te hardloop. As wat ook nie daai bal lekker beet kry nie. Maar dit is genoeg vir enkel loopie. Tien balle wat oorbly. 8 lopies wat nodig is om hierdie wedstryd te wen. En dit is Andre wat gaan kom bal. Kali wat daar so met die oorgooi vir Arthur aanjaag om nog 'n loopie te hardloop. Seker hy gaan dit nie waardeer nie. Maar hy het hierdie oorgooi gesien nie. So kan hom dit daarvan vergewe. Kry die buitekant van die rand van sy kolf beet. Weer 'n keer net genoeg vir 'n enkel loopie. Kali wat net nie daai ingeslaan kon kry nie. Was nie in die kaarte gewees om gespeel te word nie. weer 'n keer, die bal reg deur die kolwer, reg deur die palkiewagter en genoeg vir 'n enkel loopie. Ons het 'n chip away from the mountain. Stukkie vir stukkie. Dit is hoe jy 'n olifant eet, stukkie vir stukkie. Water speel hom weer eens in die gaping. Twee lopies van 6 balle wat nog verwag word. Gaan Kali grens uitslaan. Ja, direk na die veldwerker toe. Nie eers 'n enkel loopie nie. Dan vir Arthur aan die speelkant gaan sit. Om 'n kans gee om hierdie wedstryd af te rond. Al die veldwerkers wat nou ingekom het om die enkels af te sny. Arthur wat die bal net so 'n bietjie harder slaan en dan slat hy dit vir 'n 4. En dit is hoe hy die wedstryd klaar maak. Afrond dit met 'n grenshou. Pragtige vertoning hier deur beste BOM squad. Ek moet sê ek was baie verbaas deur die underdogs se kolvermoë. Daar is behoorlik so 'n bietjie teleurgestel in hulle veldwerk, maar afgesien van dit alles, die BOM squad het uitermate beter gekolf as hulle gewoonlik kolf. En wel gedaan aan beide spanne, manne. Mense, publiek, cricketliefhebbers, geniet die res van julle naweek 'n bietjie wat oorbly en wees rustig. Ons het weer 'n harde week wat voorlê van môre af. So wees reg en geniet die res van julle aand. Totsiens.